Hey everyone, in the last video we made our first 4 tonks. Now we'll take a little break from that project and start working on models for another game, Motley Crews. The official models, sculpted by Nubmark, are on the left, and our starting models are on the right. They're mostly animals, with the exception of the knight. They have big heads, I can relate, and they aren't bogged down by texture. With our models, we'll aim to capture that same sort of feeling, and we'll start with the knight.
Choose your character. Knight.
Beginning its life as a warrior snapping turtle, I figured the shell would be a good visual cue for heavier armor. While this model doesn't have to be an animal, I still like to at least acknowledge that part of the theme. Funny enough, the shell is just about all we keep, as he gets some orc legs and arms for a more meaty appearance. After that, we printed the head, and we were good to go.
Black mage.
For this character, I chose a model that has a cloak and furs, trying to tie it to the goat from the original. I removed its arms and head before replacing one of them with this cool metal staff. You'll see here that this head is neither big nor animal, so while I did like the look, I ended up moving to this boar skull instead.
Barbarian.
In barbarian culture, wearing a shirt is heavily frowned upon. I played around with 2 different sets of hands, landing on these chain axes, before finding this gem in my bits box. Like 90% sure this is the head of a tauntaun from Star Wars, and I absolutely love it.
Arbalist.
For our arbalist, we'll start with another random head of mine, this squirrel, I think? Basically, the whole conversion is ripping this dude's head off and giving her a newer, cooler one. Yeah.
White mage.
I'd do another head swap, but this mini is pretty much all head. So, I just gave him a haircut and a hat. Because the game's played on a chessboard, the models feel more like game pieces, I guess, than miniatures. So I want the bases to really emphasize that. I just gotta figure out how. To do this, we'll start with foam. Essentially, everyone's getting a big tactical rock. I felt the elevation would not only make them feel more like game pieces, but it would help to set them apart from other groups of minis that I've done in the past. That said, I followed the usual stone color technique of priming it black, going in with a heavy brown, then a heavy dark gray, dry brush, wash, dry brush some more. Then I pulled out a tool I'm still getting the hang of. Static grass applicators. Very easy to shock the shit out of yourself.
I just shocked the shit out of myself. And it didn't feel good.
See this metal part? See this other metal part? Don't touch this, and also...
Oh, fuck! I did it again! Ah!
This video really feels like it's all over the place, so let's just shift the vibe one more time and talk about something serious. People are losing healthcare, their freedom of speech, their bodily autonomy, and that's not even half of what's going on right now. I'm just here making shitty art on YouTube, so don't take my word for it. There are people with degrees and specializations that live and breathe this stuff. Seek them out, fact check, stay in the loop. All I can ask is that you take care of yourself and you take care of your neighbor. Headlines change every day. We're still here. Remember, you're never too early, but you can be too late. So think about that, and let's look at some models. Well, here they are, next to their official counterparts. You can definitely tell which ones are mine but I feel like they wouldn't be out of place on the same table. Speaking of, how about the game itself? All you need is a chessboard, terrain, and of course, some models. I can see the parallels to regular chess, but it does distinctly feel like a miniatures game. The rules are simple, so it's easy to pick up, and the games go by quick, so you won't have to block out a whole afternoon to play it. If you want more information on the game, I'll link the announcement video, and you can go check it out from the creator themselves. Maybe I'll see you in the Discord. Oh, and we tried playing it on a larger board as well. Still a lot of fun, but definitely think it could use some scenarios or objectives once the board gets this big. Speaking of, if you know the name of the game this board was made for, tell me in the comments below. If you get it right, I'll, I don't know, tell you good job or something. You gotta spell it correctly too. Good luck. Thanks for watching.